it's really amazing how many people ask me, is your technique to find your soulmate? And I'm thinking, most definitely. In fact, I found my husband in this manner. And it wasn't because at that time when I was really looking that I had anybody specific in mind. I have to be honest about that. I didn't have anyone specific in mind. But I had come to a point in my life that I had been a career person for quite some time. My life was good. I had worked a lot of my issues on my personal self to the point where I became the person I truly admired, respected, and loved. So those are very important things to me. And I felt I need to become that person because at that point in time I radiate positive, attractive energy. Because if you're a person who is needy, broken, sick, and miserable, then that's the kind of energy that you radiate, and that's a repulsive energy. So I knew that. I knew enough about that, obviously, to work on me first and become that person. So I was at a point where my career was great, my health was wonderful, I lived with abundance, I felt happy, everything was good, but I didn't have a partner. I didn't have my soulmate. And I really thought that if my life is so good like this, God, how much more wonderful is it going to be when I find my soulmate? So I started programming and using the Silva techniques to do just that. I started programming, and I would literally talk to my soulmate, not knowing who it was. I allowed the universe or higher intelligence to select that energy that was going to be my soulmate for me. And the Silva techniques have a way of how we go about that. And I did this kind of programming for maybe, I don't know, a couple of weeks, maybe a month. And I didn't have a specific date where I wanted to meet him or anything like that. But I thought, okay, when the time is right, I'll know. Well, lo and behold, not that much longer after the programming, a mutual friend of ours calls me up and says, you know what? In fact, he used to come around the office and even do some work with us. And he said, there's a certain person, his name is so-and-so, and he wants to meet you. His name is Mel, and he wants to meet you. And I said, I don't know any Mel. No, I'm fine. Everything's okay. I don't need to meet anyone who I don't know. I don't like blind dates and that kind of stuff. And I kind of brushed him off. Well, this went on for a couple of weeks, and so finally I said, okay, fine, I'll meet him. And we had a couple of phone conversations. In fact, we had more than a couple of phone conversations. We talked on the phone for quite some time because I'd go out of town or he'd go out of town, so it didn't work out that way. And one day, when we finally made a date to get together and go out, he was everything I ever dreamed of. And I just have to say that, we've been together now many, many years, and our life just gets better and more love-filled and more together every day. And I just am so thrilled that I took the time to use the techniques that my father had taught me way back when, and when I finally used them, you know what? They work.